Good morning students. Today we will discuss about the ARMR, average revenue, marginal revenue in monopoly and monopolistic competition, or we can say monopoly and monopolistic market. Okay, as in earlier videos we talk about the perfect competition, that what is the shape of ARMR in perfect competition market. So perfect competition market is that in which price is decided by the industry and all the firm in the industry follow that price. Means no firm decrease their price, because if a firm is decreasing their price, then that firm will suffer from loss. And if a firm increasing its price, then nobody will purchase goods from that firm, because it is assumed in perfect competition that all the buyers have, or we can say consumer have knowledge about the market, means they know about the market. It is assumption of perfect competition. Okay, but when we talk about the monopoly and monopolistic competition, so in monopoly only there is one seller and many buyers in the industry, or we can say in the market. Okay, so that firm or that industry is only the firm in the market, and in monopoly that firm or industry is having, means in monopoly industry and firm same meaning. Okay, industry and firm means same. So that firm or industry can decide his price according to cost or the output. Okay, if there is decreasing cost, then the firm will decrease price. Increasing cost, then the firm will increase price. Okay, the same is monopolistic competition. In monopolistic competition also there is decrease in price when there is decrease in cost. Okay, so we will discuss about the ARMR diagram in monopoly and monopolistic competition. So first let's see this table. In this table we have shown output, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then means these 4 units are produced by the firm. Then average revenue equal to price, because average tells us the rate at which good is sold in the market. So AR and price both is same. So price is 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Then TR, total revenue, 10, 18. If we multiply, what is the formula of total revenue? P into Q. So P is AR and Q is output. Okay. So P into Q means TR, total revenue. So 10, 19, 24, 28. Then MR, what is the formula of MR? TR and minus TR and minus 1. Nth unit minus previous unit. So nth unit is 10, previous is 0. So it is 10. Then nth unit is 18, previous is 10. Then 8. Nth unit is 24, previous is 18. Then 6. Nth unit is 28, previous is 24. So it is 4. Okay. Like this we will calculate marginal revenue. Okay. Now we will show the diagram in which we will draw average revenue and marginal revenue curve. Okay. So on O axis, first we will show O axis, OY axis. Here we will take O axis. Here we will take OY axis. On O axis we will show the output. Here we will show revenue of the firm. Revenue. Okay. So as in perfect competition we talk, average revenue is horizontal to O axis. It is fixed or constant, because average revenue, we can say price, is decided by the industry and all firm in the market follow that price. So the price remain constant in perfect competition market. Okay. So price on AR is horizontal to O axis. Okay. But if we see the case of monopoly, you can see in table our price is decreasing. Firstly it is 10, then 9, then 8, 7. Or we can say that at less downward sloping. Okay, because AR is decreasing, then you can see in table MR is also decreasing. But you can also see that when AR is 10, MR is also 10. So both starting from the same point. Both starting from the same point. But next you see AR is 9, then our MR is 8. It means when AR is 9, then MR is 8. When MR is 8, when AR is 8, MR is 6, AR is 7, MR is 4. It means AR decreasing less than MR and MR is decreasing more than AR. Okay, so MR is downward to the AR. MR curve is downward to the AR curve, average revenue curve. Okay, so this is the diagram of monopoly competition. Okay, in this we have shown average revenue curve and marginal revenue curve. Okay, now we will talk about the monopolistic competition market and average revenue, marginal revenue in monopolistic market. Now we will talk about the monopolistic competition. Okay, so we will talk firstly table. Then output is given 1, 2, 3, 4. Then average revenue or price. Firstly it is 10. Then 9.5. Then 9. Then 8.5. Okay, 8.5 means difference is of 5.5. Then total revenue P into Q, firstly 10, then 9.5 into 2 is 19, then 27, and this is 34. Okay, this is our TR, total revenue. Now we will calculate marginal revenue. So what is the formula? TR and minus TR and minus 1. Then firstly it will be 10 because previous unit is 0 and another unit is 10. Now another unit is 19, previous unit is 10, then 9, then 27 minus 19, 8, then 34 minus 7, 7. Okay. So this is our table of monopolistic competition. You can see in table, firstly we have given output 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have given average revenue 10, 9.5, 9, 8.5. Then total revenue 10, 19, 27, 34. Then we have given 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Now we will draw the diagram of monopolistic competition. Okay, the same we will take O-axis and OY-axis. On O-axis we will take output. On OY-axis we will take revenue. Okay, so firstly we can see that AR is 10, then MR is also 10. It means both will start from the same point. Okay, this is our AR and this is our MR. Okay, so here also AR is decreasing less than MR. MR is decreasing more than AR. The difference between AR is of 0.5, but difference between MR is 1. Okay, so MR is downward to the AR, or we can say in case of monopolistic competition, AR is more elastic. AR is more elastic. More elastic means it fluctuates more when there is change in the output, or change in price is more fluctuation in monopolistic competition. It is changing more in monopolistic competition. In monopoly, price is not changing much, but AR in monopolistic competition is more elastic compared to monopoly competition. In monopoly competition, AR is less elastic. In monopoly, AR is less elastic. It means it changing less, but in monopolistic competition it is changing more. Okay, so the difference between both is that in AR and MR, in monopoly and monopolistic competition, in monopoly competition, AR and MR curve both are downward sloping. In monopolistic competition also both are downward sloping, but the difference between the both is that in monopoly AR is less elastic, but in monopolistic competition AR is more elastic. Or we can say the same one thing between the both is that relation between price and output in monopoly and monopolistic competition is inverse, means negative relation. When one is increasing, other is decreasing. When one is decreasing, other is, means price is decreasing, output is increasing. The same is also in monopoly competition. Also, when price is increasing, when output is increasing, then prices. Talk about demand curve elasticity in perfect competition, monopoly and monopolistic competition. So in perfect competition, what is the shape of demand curve? That is horizontal to O axis. Okay, it is horizontal to O axis, we can say, and it is constant. P is only AR or equal to MR. Okay, so in monopoly, AR and MR both are downward sloping. AR and MR both are downward sloping. AR and MR. And this is the case of monopolistic. Okay, on O axis in the 3 we have shown output. On OY axis revenue. Here also O axis output, we can say Q also, and here revenue are on OY axis. So we can see that in perfect competition, AR is equal to MR equal to price, and what is the elasticity of demand? That is infinite in case of perfect competition, because at this given price a firm can sell any quantity of output. There is no limitation because the price is constant and that is decided by the industry in the market, and firm can sell any amount of output at this given price. So it is equal to infinite, means infinite quantity can be sold at this given price. In this case, air is less elastic and elasticity is also less elastic demand, less elastic. Okay, air curve is less elastic. So in this, there is reason of less elastic means there are number of substitute are less, or we can say there is no close substitute of monopoly. Example of so air is less elastic, it means that there is no close substitute in case of monopoly market. No substitute means in India we can say railway having monopoly, so there is no substitute of railway. So railway is an example of monopoly market. Okay, we can say railway is an example of monopoly market because there is no close substitute of railway. So in monopoly market there is no close substitute, and because of that air is less elastic. When we talk about the monopolistic competition, so in monopolistic competition air is more elastic because there are number of close substitute is more. Mirinda and Pepsi, Coke and Pepsi, okay, tea and coffee, Colgate and the Dabur. There are soap that we use, bathing soap that we use are different Lux, Nirma, okay, Santoor. There are many types. So substitutes we have available. So AR, average revenue, is flexible, means more elastic. But when closed substitutes are not available, then AR is less elastic. That is in the monopoly, because in monopoly there is only one seller, so there is no substitute available in the market. But in monopolistic competition there are also large number of buyers and large number of sellers, okay, and there is different types of product in the market, and we have also option to choose. So closed substitute of goods are available, so we can choose any good depending on the price of the commodity. So there is elastic, more elastic average revenue, okay. I hope you got this point, students. So watch the video and practice as the diagram on your notebook, and also read the chapter from your book. If you face any problem, any doubt, you are free to ask.